Okay, super quick. As quick as I can make it. I bet you they're going to be over 3 minutes long. But we're going to find out in the spirit of the summer solstice what in particular each of the signs needs to do or embrace for their abundance in order to see more abundance in their life. And abundance can take on many different things, many different forms. It can be in the form of not just monetary, but in the form of, friends, family. It can be in the form of freedom. It can be in the form of peace, ease, things coming to you more freely in terms of, ideas and creativity. It can be a lot of different things. We're going to use the Tarot of the Enchanted Garden, as well as an oracle card from the Seed and Sickle Oracle. But we're going to use the Dawn guidebook. There are two different guidebooks that you can use depending on what the intent is of what you're trying to go after here. We're going to have what form of abundance you can look for or embrace most during the year, as well as two things that can support you in getting that from the tarot itself, followed by an oracle card. Okay, so let's get started. There's your introduction. We'll see you at your sign. Okay, so we'll start happy birthday with Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can you expect your abundance to look like for 2026 through the summer solstice? Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to knock. We're going to pick what your abundance is. And then we're going to pick what it will be supported by. Those two cards there are going to be. This was rather unorganized, wasn't it? Okay, so the two supporting cards, and then this one they both wanted to turn. We're going to keep them. We caught them before they turned. So your abundance, Cancer, is in the form of the Two of Swords. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There is abundance for you in standing still. Stillness. You may have been moving around a lot. There may be some change of address or some movement forward or just restlessness in and of itself. Cancer's card usually is the Chariot. And this is being at a crossroads, a standstill, stalemate, stagnancy. This person has the swords in front of them. Their arms are crossed. And they've got the blindfold on. So this can also be seen as a moment of contemplation. Okay? It's a good opportunity for you to think, to pause. And so you can see abundance more in your life in the form of stillness, peace, quiet, but also time to take stock of things, to find some peace. This can also be exercising willful ignorance. Deciding that you hear no evil, see no evil, that kind of thing. To support this, we have first the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Normally, the Eight of Cups is walking away from emotional connections and things that no longer serve you on the emotional plane in search of self-love, embracing your self-worth. And in this, because it is the reverse, we can see it is embracing the card that precedes it, which is the Seven of Cups, looking at your options of an emotional fulfillment side of things. This can also be reconciliation, but also, again, like I was saying before, taking stock of things, looking back over past emotional connections and really evaluating them from what's within the sphere of your control, or what was within the sphere of your control in those connections where you could have done better. Oftentimes we have a little bit of amnesia when it comes to the part that we played. With it, we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is a card that's about the wounded warrior, perhaps, but also you see they're behind a fence of wands. They're protecting themselves. They're in defensive energy. So it's about being kind to yourself during this process, but also understanding that sitting in this mindset doesn't necessarily serve you to be defensive. There's an opportunity for you to exercise a little bit more empowerment, to look at what was within the sphere of your control. And remember, to come to this point where you decide to be at a standstill is, of course, a decision, and it is your decision. And if you decide to look at things from the aspect of what's within the sphere of your control and choose to put yourself in this position, that is exercising abundance from a self-empowered position. So putting yourself at a crossroads, putting yourself in a place of standstill to take stock of things is empowered thinking. It is an empowered mindset. Rather than being the poor, pitiful me, wounded warrior with the bandage on his head kind of thing. Okay? Now, looking at the seed and sickle for you, what is the oracle message about this standstill energy, the peace, the quiet, the calm, and the contemplative energy of being at the crossroads for Cancer? I'm not reading these in the reverse, by the way. We have 0, the seed. And I think we can already kind of figure out that this is a place where you actually have an opportunity to choose to continue on in a certain path, excuse me, or to begin again. But I'm going to... hold your horses, holy crap, it's actually happening. Read from the book, which I never ever do. You're going to have to bear with me on the nails here. This is the beginning, the first act that will set all of our plans into motion. I wish I had my glasses with me for this. Oh my God, I'm old. The seed may seem small, but it is full of potential, containing everything it needs to grow into something incredible. Take the time to nurture it and give it the right conditions to flourish. You may already have several seeds growing. Do not be afraid to let this one remain dormant. Interesting. Don't be afraid to let this one remain dormant a little while longer. It will come to fruition when the time and conditions are right for it. I think that's rather poetic. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you for your time. We'll see you when we see you next. And thumbs up if you like the way this all went, because I can do more of these. Okay? Bye.